What's going on, team? It's Caddy with Money Investing. I hope that you all are having an amazing day. So I've got some unfortunate news. Microsoft was rejected from TikTok and ByteDance of their bid to acquire their US operations. So they were going to be buying their operations in the United States, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia, but they have unfortunately been rejected, and Oracle has been announced as the winner and their tech partner in the United States. So we'll go over the articles that just came in, we'll dissect them and break them down, and then we'll do a technical analysis on Microsoft stock. You guys know it's one of my favorite stocks, and we'll map out some key support and resistance levels for this stock moving forward. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to drop a like. It really helps out with the channel and recommends this video to other people who might be interested in watching. Also, make sure that you subscribe if you're new and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future market updates and videos related to investing and technical breakdowns. I also want to thank each and every one of you guys. We finally crossed over 7,000 subscribers, so thank you so much for your support. So this is the first article that we are going to go over. ByteDance rejects Microsoft's bid for TikTok. Oracle poised to take stake. So if you read further into the article, this actually just came out September 13th at 7:15 p.m. and they're constantly updating it as more information is discovered. So Microsoft said Sunday that the Chinese owner of social video app TikTok has chosen not to sell its TikTok's US assets, and ByteDance is now in exclusive negotiations with Oracle over a stake in TikTok. The developments came 2 days before the deadline President Donald Trump has insisted on over a deal. Trump has said that TikTok would be banned in the United States if no deal is made by September 15th, and that's exactly what we covered in my previous video when we talked about Microsoft's potential acquisition of TikTok. Now, reading further into the article, ByteDance let us know today that they would not be selling TikTok's US operations to Microsoft, and we are confident that our proposal would have been a good fit for TikTok's users while protecting national security interests. And to do this, we would have made significant changes to ensure the services met the highest standards of security, privacy, online safety, and combating disinformation. We made these principles clear in our August statement, and we look forward to seeing how the service evolves in these important areas. If you read further into the article, it essentially says that an Oracle representative did not immediately respond to a request for comment, but Microsoft said on August 2nd that it was in talks to buy TikTok in the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand operations. Weeks later, Walmart also joined into the bidding war with Microsoft on a possible TikTok deal, and that could have been positive for TikTok users and for the regulators. Last but not least, it essentially says that Microsoft's failure to buy TikTok amounts to a symbolic loss for Satya Nadella, who is the CEO of Microsoft right now, and he took over Microsoft from Stephen Ballmer in 2014. Under Ballmer, Microsoft had sought to buy Yahoo in 2008, but ultimately withdrew the bid after Yahoo rejected the offer, even as Microsoft increased the amount it was willing to pay. Now, there is a second article that essentially goes over how Oracle has been announced the winner as of tonight. Alright guys, so this right here is the article from the Wall Street Journal that essentially says that Oracle wins bidding for TikTok in the United States after Microsoft proposal rejected, which we just went over. So Oracle Corporation won the bidding for the US operations for the video sharing app TikTok, a person familiar with the matter said, beating out Microsoft Corporation in a deal to salvage a social media service that has been caught in the middle of a geopolitical standoff. Oracle is set to announce as TikTok's trusted tech partner in the United States, and a deal is likely to not be structured as an outright sale, the person said. Microsoft said earlier Sunday in a statement that it was notified earlier in the day of the decision by TikTok parent ByteDance Limited. So there you go, guys. Microsoft is not going to be winning TikTok's deal. Instead, Oracle is the announced winner. So now we're going to jump over to my TradingView platform to look at Microsoft stock and map out some key support and resistance levels moving forward. Alright guys, so here we are inside my TradingView platform looking at Microsoft stock, ticker symbol MSFT, and as of the most recent close, it closed at $204.03 and it was down just about 65 basis points with an all-time high sitting at $232 per share, which is going to be right here. So if you've been following up with any of my previous updates on Microsoft, you have a really good understanding on where the next support and resistance levels are going to be. In terms of the support, we're watching very closely the $202 to $203 level, which is going to be this green rectangle right here. So you can see how going back as far as June 30th, that was the last time Microsoft essentially touched below the $200 mark, and more recently right here as well, but it was essentially bought up very quickly to go above the $200 mark. So multiple times it has come down all the way to $200 per share, and it has essentially bounced off of those levels. So that's the support that I'm going to be watching very closely. After the market essentially prices that news in, we could potentially see Microsoft gap down tomorrow or even sell off further, because there were very high hopes of Microsoft essentially owning TikTok in the near future. But of course, that's unfortunate for Microsoft and great news for Oracle, but it also depends on the type of deal that they structure. So, depending on how much equity stake does Oracle get in TikTok, in ByteDance, and also what they paid to get this acquisition, a lot of that matters. It might look like something that Microsoft missed out on today, but it may not seem like that, few years down the road. But that being said, Microsoft is definitely one of my favorite stocks. I'm still very bullish and long on the long-term value of this company, and still believe highly of this stock in my opinion, and very easily see this being a $2 trillion company in the future. The resistance I'm going to be watching very closely is going to be right here at $216 to $218 level, because that has previously acted as some strong supply and strong resistance for this stock, where it has previously gone rejected. Now, if Microsoft does break below the $200 mark, then the next support I'm going to be watching very closely is going to be right here at $194 to $195 level, because that has again acted as some type of really strong support in the past. If it does break below the $200 mark, personally, I will be adding on some more shares, because like I said, I do see the long-term value in this company. It's one of the most successful companies in the world, and I'm not concerned about the fact that they weren't able to acquire TikTok. Regardless, they are a great company in my opinion, and I'm going to continue to buy shares on every single dip. As always, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to drop a like. To give you guys a quick summary, the all-time high sits at $232. There is a strong resistance at $215 to $216 level. The more near-term support is going to be at $200 to $203 per share, exactly where the stock is trading right now. And below that, if we do see some type of a gap down or even selling tomorrow for Microsoft stock after they price in this information about TikTok, then I can see it going as low as $194 per share, but that's about as low as I can see Microsoft going in the near future, and that's kind of like the price floor in my opinion. As always, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. As always, happy investing, and I will see you guys in the next video.